Our next speaker is Crystal Sanchez.
Good evening, Council. The Sacramento Homeless Union opposes this with all due respect. When are we going to actually work on solutions for the unhoused to end homelessness versus the segregation, social cleansing, and recycling of people block to block? Where do they go? We don't have housing. We don't have shelter. We don't have services. It takes over a year and a half to get in rehabilitation, if you didn't know that. What we do have is a sidewalk ban, a sit-lie ban, an anti-camping ban, and an infrastructure ban, which, according to our lawsuit, includes the following. Government buildings, fire stations, police stations, jails, courthouses, hospital structures such as antennas, bridges, roads, train tracks, drainage systems, levees, other systems such as computer networks, public utilities, electrical wires, natural gas pipes, telecommunication centers, and water sources. Also, it includes vehicular or pedestrian entrances of critical infrastructure. It also prevents people from being in flood and fireland areas. Where are they supposed to go? We can continue to circumvent Martin versus Boise, or we can actually come up with some real-time solutions before we continue to put the cart before the horse. They are exempt from everywhere, and where they are not exempt from, we have community members and businesses placing boulders and high-pitched sirens and making people's lives miserable. It's cruel and unusual punishment under the 8th Amendment. We have kids that are in these tents that go to these schools, and they seem to be dismissed. And we need you to stop circumventing Martin versus Boise and really do something to address the issues. Millions of dollars have been funneled into the city council, and we yet on the ground haven't anything to see with this. It is so frustrating to see people every single day get on lists that we cannot get into housing or into these services. No, people do not need to be exposing themselves near schools, but we also don't need to be moving entire encampments when there's nowhere for them to go. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Nikki, would you like to speak on this item?